While some DACA recipients express disappointment, others will benefit from the expanded DACA program. One of them is the most visible undocumented Filipino in America, Jose Antonio Vargas. Don Tagala reports.
I've been pledging allegiance to this flag that does not recognize me and that does not recognize us. And tonight I think we're going to get closer to that by the action of this president.
Jose Antonio Vargas is one of the estimated 5 million undocumented immigrants who will directly benefit from President Obama's executive action laid out Thursday night.
This is not amnesty. You hear so many people, particularly in the Republican Party, say that it's an amnesty. No, it's not. It's temporary. It's only temporary. It doesn't provide a green card. It doesn't provide citizenship. It doesn't provide health care. It doesn't provide anything, really, except free from deportation, a work permit. People can drive. People can travel, hopefully. And again, just not to live in fear.
Previously, Vargas didn't make the cut for Obama's initial DACA or Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program because he was over the age limit of 30 years old. But he is now eligible under the new expanded program. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security is expanding DACA so that people like Vargas, who were brought into the U.S. as children, can apply if they enter the U.S. before January 1, 2010, regardless of how old they are today. DACA relief is good for 3 years. Vargas says he looks forward to seeing his mother, whom he hasn't seen in 21 years.
This could happen and I could, go to the Philippines and see my mom. I got to tell you, I fantasize about that. I fantasize about getting in a plane and going to the Philippines.
Jose Antonio Vargas, finally, President Obama recognized you. You are an American. Filipino, but an American.
Meanwhile, Consul General Mario De Leon says the Philippine Consulate in New York is planning to host a town hall meeting to educate the Filipino community on the president's action.
When you come out with the executive order, you have to translate it into implementing guidelines. You have to answer a lot of questions first. And if they fall into that, then we could provide guidance from there.
Vargas hopes the U.S. Congress would eventually pass immigration laws.
If this doesn't jumpstart, legislation on immigration, I don't know what will.
Don Tagala, ABS-CBN News, Washington, D.C.